All right, friends, we are back again at the DRC Insight Online portal, and we're going to do another online tools training today. Today is going to be PSSA again, but this time it's going to be math. So today I'm going to pull 5th grade math. Again, you have your username and password, which for math would be math05. Obviously, if you're in 4th grade, whenever it's time for you to do this, you're going to log into the 4th grade test or 3rd grade test or whichever grade level you're on. Again, it should show training student, which on the real PSSA would show your first and last name, the name of the test that you're taking, the session, the school name, and your lunch number. Again, this would be a place where you would see multiple sections listed. Here, because it is a sample test, we only have one, so I'm going to choose that. This tells us that the test is copyrighted. It also reminds us that we can't take photos, we cannot run it through a copier, things like that. So we're going to try to press next. And the test directions here. Again, the teacher is, or whoever is giving you the test is going to read these to you. You're going to read along with them silently. And I'm going to choose begin test. Now, you have some new tools. So I have this X plus Y. This is my reference sheet. So this tells me what my formulas are for grade 5. So if I'm not sure how to figure something out, this might be helpful to me. So don't forget about that. Okay, there is no calculator available for this item. So for the first few items, there's no way to use a calculator. You can see it's not here. So these first few questions you're going to have to do on paper by hand. Okay. So these practice questions, are going to give you a good idea of how things are going to get started on the PSSA. So we have 8 and 7/8 minus 2 and 6/8. So you'll need to figure out a way to figure this out. Choose your correct answer, and then you're going to press next. Another question that you can't use a calculator. So go ahead and do this on paper. Okay, so now it's saying to you, everything you do after this, you can use a calculator for. You can't go back to those first 2 questions. So if you want to double check those, you want to go to return to items, and that'll take you back. If you want to continue, say yes, but you can't come back to those 2 questions. They're gone now as soon as you hit yes, continue. All right, so these are more test directions for this section. I'm going to press begin section. And let's see, hint, use the formulas sheets. So I would go here and I would open that formula sheet and I would figure out what do I need to do to figure out this problem. Now remember, if I open this formula sheet, I can also move it. So it doesn't have to be right on top of what I'm doing. Okay. And then I would use my pointer to select an answer. And I would press next. Again, use the formula sheet and use a calculator. So I do have that calculator over here. Now I am going to guess that you folks are going to be using the calculator that your teacher has given you in order to answer these questions. However, if not, you have this available to you and you can use your pointer to input numbers. You can also use numbers on your keyboard to input numbers. And again, pressing the next button. So what I would like for you to do is I want you to go through this math test, whatever your grade level is, 3, 4, 5, or 6, and you are going to complete this practice test. Remember, at the end of the practice test, you need to go back in and you need to complete that Google form. That way, if you have any questions or struggles, I can address those with you before testing starts. I don't want anybody to be caught off guard and go into a test not completely sure how to handle things. So go ahead and complete your practice math test, complete the Google form, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks, friends.